What's up, guys? Just want to do a quick update on the Sea Reef sump that I'm going to be putting in the Red Sea 750. I did some initial plumbing and fitting for my reactors and the skimmer, and as you guys can see, it is a tight fit. Everyone knows that space is very limited in sumps, so let's just get kind of right into it. What I planned on originally doing with the reactors was I was going to actually put them above the sump in my cabinet. But once I got the sump here, I did some initial measuring before I ordered the sump. So I knew it was going to be kind of a tight fit from the bottom of the cabinet to the top of the sump. And it was. So, I decided to go this route. Everything is kind of squeezed in there tight. I actually like the look of it. I like how everything's real low profile. Instead of having the reactors, above the sump. So this is kind of what I came up with. So I got the 3 Bash C reactors, the biopellet in the front, the GFO, and the carbon in the back. I have the 3 gate valves controlling the flow to them. They're all 1/2 inch plumbing going into 1/2 inch to 1 inch reducers, and then it's 1 inch all the way down to the pump. I decided to do an individual pump for the reactors. I was originally going to tee off of the return pump, the various 8s, but after just kind of tossing different ideas around, I decided just to run its own pump. I'm not really too worried about the heat transfer into the sump. I'm in a really relatively cool place where I live at. The tank's all the way downstairs. So, I'm not really worried about the water heating up from the extra pump. So, like you can see, this is what we came up with. Now, because it is such a tight squeeze on there, and I didn't have much real estate, front to back, what I had to do was actually, you can see back here, I got a union in here for the main pump line coming up. So when I go to change these things, and I posted a few pictures on a couple different groups I'm in, and I've had really good responses on it, and a couple people saying they do it this way, do it that way, and that's fine. Everyone has their own opinion. I'm not too worried about maintenance time. That's not a really big issue to me. I enjoy doing the maintenance. So basically, to take these out and individually maintenance these reactors, all you have to do, and it doesn't take very long, you take this union off, you take all your thumb screws out, and you actually reach in and just quarter turn each reactor, and this whole top portion with the lids will just come right out of the sump really easily. I don't have I'll actually be putting unions on the outlines too, the outlets. So this just about this deep will just slide right out of the sump, and then I can pull individual reactors out if I need to service them. I don't even know if I'm going to use all the reactors. I just wanted to plumb them in just to have them just in case. I needed to run, the GFO or the carbon or, whatever I decide to do. So, I'm still messing with a little bit. Like I said before, you can see it's a tight squeeze. So I'm still messing with the reactors. I might scoot them in just a little bit more just to kind of get these clearance a little bit better in here. But, like I said before, it's a tight squeeze. I got the Reef Octopus 200 Elite. Looks great in there. It really goes with all the whole color scheme I'm going with. I'm happy I picked that skimmer also. Let me get you off here so you can see a little better. So you can see it is a tight squeeze in there. There's the skimmer pump right there. I'm going to do some fiddling with everything to see if I can get it a little bit better. Heaters in the back there. Got the filter sock replacements. I'm just going to be running a sponge in each of them. Got the various 8 over here. Just waiting for some more fittings to come so I can kind of start messing with that and start messing with the drain lines and the return lines. I'm going to be running 1 inch return line and 2 1-inch drain lines. So, initially, let's go to the back here so you guys can see. I was going to use the bulkheads, but for the outlets for the reactors, but that did not pan out really. I didn't like, because I would have had to run everything at, you know, pretty much a 45 across the across the manifold and down through here, and it didn't look good, and it looked really cluttered. So, you know, I came up with this idea. It looks really, really nice, and that's about it for the reactors. You can also see I'll be having the ATO and dose lines right in here. And then, let me see if you can pull this lid off here. They also give you the media tray in there, which not sure it will, you know, media tray slash bubble trap. I'm not going to be running any media in there because I have my reactors and the, you know, all that stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. So I might just put some more sponge in there for the bubble trap and kind of, you know, maybe do a couple other things. Maybe cut some polyfilter pad and put in there. I'm not exactly sure. Just throw around a couple ideas. But all in all, everything's looking great. I'm really happy with the progress we're making on the 750. Hopefully I'll have everything glued in here soon. And then I can actually put the sump, you know, in the cabinet and start doing the drain and return lines. So, or return line and drains. So until then, thanks for watching. We will have another update coming to you really, really soon. Actually, one little side note for this cabinet right here, I'll swing you around. This cabinet right here, I'm actually having a ATO dose reservoir that I designed. I designed it, drew it out, I sent it over to Sea Reefer, and they're actually building me that. So pretty much what it's going to be is it's going to match the Synergy Reef Sump. Same exact color scheme, same, it's going to be the same height, the 18 inches height, and it's going to be all the way across the 22.5 here. So it'll just look like one big long sump and ATO reservoir. It's only going to be 12 inches deep because I'm going to have all my electronics behind there and some really nice panels I'm actually going to build up from the top and sink in. So I'll have my screens and all my displays right there. That's going to look really, really nice. I'm excited to get started on that. That's about it for right now. So we will talk to you guys later. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Try to get some more videos out to you soon. We'll talk to you later.